Hello and welcome to Knieskoppsheim. Yes, think I'm about right. Yeah, I've gone quickly rushed over to here. The harvest has started. I literally just started on the edge of the field, so we need it. I thought it was a very appropriate time to take this across. Although I'm not sure if that's it might be a. It may be that's the forage type thing. I'm not sure, but we'll have a go. We will. And then if it is, we'll change it. It's as simple as we'll go to a smaller one. But yeah, I just thought it was highly appropriate that we actually took this with us. So we'll grab one of the tractors and we'll grab one of the others in case I'm wrong. But I just thought I'd quickly pop across because it was highly appropriate that we grab this. Yes, we've got a lot to harvest today, so it is all about the harvest. Absolutely is. And our other field 12, the big one over there, that's not ready yet. Ah, they did actually keep that as grass. That surprises me. Right, so then, will you make an entire way round? I would have thought you would. So I'm going to leave you there, and we are going to run and grab a... Now then, which I would imagine actually the 70 tonner would be ideal, because it's not just the one field, is it? I mean, really, it's five fields actually, yeah, today. And we do need to do the lorts as well to do our to make the flour and the bread. So we've got to place that as well, as we said. So I've got to make a decision. Or did I actually place... I can't remember now. Let's have a look. Did I? I don't think I did. I think I was and ahhing. Oh, no, I did. I did. It's definitely there. So where did I stick it? I know we've got a lot of work to do. So that's full. I can see the dome of the lorts. I can see it now. Yes, let's grab the fent. In fact, I can see it. The fent is there. That will be... Oh, I don't suppose it really mattered who I grabbed, really. In fact, the unilog will do quite nicely. Stick that there. Right, smashing. Nah, we do, yeah, it's true, we are going to need that, but this is what we're going to need first. So let's take this first, and then we'll come back and we'll get all the animals and everything done, but I thought it's highly appropriate to get stuck. Why is 8:35? Have I already done the animals? Because this should be 8 o'clock, and it's not, so... Or just, did I do the animals already? I don't know, I'm not sure what... I've definitely done something, that is definitely certain. 100%. Right, so let's go straight back, and we're going to get on with the... It should unload. It's got two choices now, but we shall see. Beautiful July morning, absolutely glorious. Now then, animals, did we already do that, or did we leave them? And 111 of straw, 84 food, 100% health, 50 at 250, 32 tons of straw is still. Oh, yeah, this, yes, it is strange. The other one, well, I don't know, because these are little ones. So it's strange. The little ones seem to escape. I'm not sure they do. I've not seen yet on the I've got the big one on Neverland. Yeah, I really do like this. It's very, very good. So I've got it on Neverland as well, because I was so impressed with the way it's done. Really, I would want that grass gone as well. That is awful. I've got to get something done about that. Now then, will you or will you not? Let's get cracking. Get another of these done. Get the... Now then, I don't think somehow that is actually doing something. So let's just poddle off and see why that is stuck at 99%. And of course, the messaging system is still broken. It's still not been fixed. It's got a choice of 2. Is that not typical? This thing has self-unloaded nearly every single time. Ah, it's got sort of stuck. Where did you get to is what I want to know. I think we'll do the clean up of the corners as we are, being as we're here. Yes, I would imagine it's got some large corners in places. Because it is a strange shaped field, to say the least. Ah, okay, we got to here, so I won't. Right, let's go back and return to the work that we need to do. Yes. Being disturbed like that from our workflow, it's not fair. I'm chuffed with our progress. Apart from the green, that's I am very pleased with everything. Do we just make it into a slab of concrete? You know, it does seem more appropriate, really, than the green that it was. I think it would fit better. Is it that one? I'm not sure that it is. Aha, it's that. I'm only being careful in case I do something inside the building horribly. Fantastic. That is better. Enormously better. Oh, where did we get to? I think we dropped it somewhere behind us, didn't we? Yeah, it was not far away. And I do need to grab that off the floor as well. I've got the telehandler. We'll get that picked up in a minute, I think. Start your engine. Ah. Right. Where were we? It feels funny coming here, or when I'm used to, used to sort of going the other. Did that say 32 tons? Wow. It's got an awful lot more than it used to have. Wow, the harvest is filling quickly. Yeah, I think we definitely need a bigger tanker, maybe 2. One for the dirty and maybe one for the clean. Because it's quite a trek all the time. I mean, it's not, but what I mean is it's my efficiency drive is telling me that it is true really though, I have got to be honest. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, we could probably do with a proper, how was I say, tractor, a proper lorry. We have got that lorry, but it's, is that about right for the? I don't know. I think we could probably still do with, because that's not a proper lorry in so much as it's not got a lorry hitch, so it's not really going to service as well for proper lorry backs, is it? And I know we could go for, but I don't know, a proper lorry is nice and nice and quick. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, do you know? Let's just keep crashing into everything, shall we? Oh, right. Anyway, let's milk. No, we have got manure. Oh, and that actually's got something in it. Yeah, we do need to grab the straw as well. This is really is an amazing business, the fertiliser one. Still wondering how to handle a sugar beet situation. Yeah. Very, very unsure. Right, so this is now being the mucky one, we said. Right, I'm thinking again. Is that not typical? We have never ever had any trouble whatsoever with the self-unload, and then today, twice. Do you know? Oh, patience, Mr. Smith. It totally all right. Right, fantastic. Right, then be careful. You're going to hit that. Let's try and come round a little bit more wide, and then we can. Right, let's go and sort out the milk. And then we're going to get that stuff off the floor that has been waiting for quite a while. We must. Oh, we'd already done the milk. That's the only thing that makes any sense. It is really. Right, let's grab you. Stick that back into silo. Yeah, silo makes more sense, really. Oh, this adapter. That is heavy. Right, let's go and grab that off the field now. Yes, I can't get over how much room we've got in the yard. Smashing on the ins. Yeah. Headlands are done a long time ago. Still a bit of clean-up though. Right, so we need to be loading that course. Or do we? Yeah, we do anyway, just to be clear. Load, activate, and first waypoint. Let's have a look over there. You're going to drive straight across the field, of course you are. Completely missed the corners, completely. Right, I want to take a look at this because I'm going to try this myself. I'm going to empty this into that, or try to. I have a feeling that it's not actually... Yeah, I think it's going to be forage, if I'm honest. I think, hence the little bits of like holes in the thing seems to be a common thread with most of those type of things. But I might be wrong. But I did think so. That was my first instinct when I saw that particular size. I would guess that is a yes. I would. Yeah, we've got quite a team on our hands now. I'm well chuffed with... wow, it's got a very, very generous pickup, this has. Very generous. I was going to say, I'm actually grabbing bits from the... Wow. It's only just on the right horsepower range for this, really, I think. Let's have a look at what it actually is. It is big, so... What is it? 200? No, not really. That's... yeah, it should be able to manage this well. I get the feeling that that worker is not shifting. They just seem very happy to have a dinner hour at 10, yeah, nearly 10 o'clock in the morning. So do you know something? I'm feeling generous. I don't feel in the mood to fire anybody today, so yeah, we can get through there as well, can't we? It is a bit tight though, I've got to be honest. Right, let's crack on. Let's take that back and set it going again. By the time we get back, I think the harvest on this field will be pretty much over. Yes, fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure how big a harvest we're going to get from this. Keep forgetting, it is obviously small to medium map. Now then, what are we doing with our straw? We're not making... We could stick it straight in as bedding. This has got the storage for it. I'm trying to think, did I have a special plan? I don't think I did. No, it was... we may as well stick this straight in, truthfully, because this storage in this is amazing. Yeah, we're not going to run out of storage anytime soon, and I apologise for running over that poor... Yeah. Wow, unload rate on this is it's a beautiful beast. It really is. I'm well impressed with it. Yes, I may be revisiting this again in the future. Not only is it very reasonable for a forage wagon, but it's also fantastic. Let's get some of these corners done while we've got hold of this. Sorry, I realise, yeah, I'm being quite quiet. Aha. Brilliant. They have actually finished. I was not completely wrong. Let's just get these little lines done. It's a bit of clean up and then we'll set it going on its own. Where did it get to? That is why I'm wondering. Not sure if that is right, but we shall try here. Ah, no. Too closer to the other. Right, let's get this clean up done here and let's go in the right way, even though that is actually a little bit tight. Now the daddy longlegs buzzing around my room, going near the TV and then flying all around the room. It's rather annoying. Now then, let's do this in two. Yeah, so I think we need another Russell mash. Being as we've got one, I think it is probably sensible for us to grab another one of these rather than actually. Yeah, I am thinking that's probably our next thing. But I suppose we're nearly out of the harvest this particular time. So, 5, clear, load, activate. Right, let's go grab the trailer, because I think somehow we're going to fit it all in. Yeah. Woman, man. Right, let's grab that lorry off. Oh, no, there's no rush, is there really? I do think I'm right though. So yes, second harvester, but I am also correct in so much as there is no rush now. We have got the big field coming up. Actually, you say that. I think we do. Do we lease? No, because it's going to have to be a matching set, isn't it? Really, that was my point. Yeah, the chances of getting a Russell mash, that exact Russell mash, in the sales is like a lightning bolt type. Yeah, it is. I think we ought to just buy a new one and header. I think it'll clear us out of. I think it's well over 100 grand for a new one. I think. It's a long time since I bought a new Russell mash because it's not really what I would do as a choice. But it seems highly appropriate that we, stick to it. Let's change this because it would be useful if we change it to a. So it's got a tipper as well. To me, it would seem highly appropriate. I was obviously right about that though. Yeah, so 7,000 is the, yeah. Right, smashing. Let's start your engine again. While we've got a minute, and it is a minute, let's just get this up. Is it silage? I'm sure it's silage, or is it TMR? TMR, it is. Now then, where is the tip point in this? It's about halfway. Yeah, smashing. Let's get this finished. So I'm sure it's not only bugging me, I'm sure there are plenty of other people this is bugging too. Right. Forage wagon, I would say, is going to be next. Yeah, surprised we've not had our warning, our 80% warning. It's the faffing, isn't it? Yeah, they go forwards and whereas we just like go bang and do it. It's just the nature of the beast. No, I'm not sure we're going to get this. Trying to think, did we have a master plan for that straw? I don't think we did. I really do think that I'm right, that it was just straws for straw. It's just going to give us plenty of straw for the animals. We'll just stick that straight inside because it's got a massive storage. I really do love the idea of this. It's fantastic. Now then, will you or won't you is the question I'm going to ask. Aha, and the answer to this question is you will. Fantastic, it's nice to see. It is, and we will buy another Rossa Mash, it is true. Let's have a look. I'm trying to think. No, I think it's a 6 metre. I am going to stick to it, yeah, I am. 75. Oh, we are on dollars. I'm doing that quickly before I second guess myself, because, yeah. Right, headers. And it is indeed, so it is 100 grand. You were right, exactly. Right, let's stick that back on. Euros. No, that's not where it is. That's, yeah. Fantastic. Right. So down to 74,000. This is quite amazing for a little Let's Play, actually, because we are able to buy equipment quite freely. And I'm liking that. It's, yeah, unusual. Almost, no, I suppose Maypole, no, we're doing okay. But then, in fact, yeah, we're well advanced of Maypole here. Yeah, I mean, we've had for quite a few months now, the ability to, although we've done quite well here anyway. Right, there's a little bit in this corner. Yeah, we were doing very well here. Right, smashing. Yes, DS Power's brought out another map. I'm not even going to try to pronounce its name. I was looking at it earlier and I thought, not a clue. Not a clue. Yeah, I've also seen a beautiful Italian map that I'd like to have a go at next. Yeah, not La Mancha. I was a while back going to have a go at that. I did actually do a first session on it, but just, yeah, I don't know why I didn't. Just didn't feel. I didn't feel that. Yeah, the music, as I keep saying, the music wasn't playing. So I came away and didn't go back. Hills of Tuscany, I think it is, or something of Tuscany. It looks a beautiful map. Something about it. Yeah, I fancy a go on that, I think. Of course, I'm not saying we're about imminently to move either. Yeah, it's just putting it out there that it's a map that I've seen that I like. It's as simple as that. No, I'm not thinking of us shifting tomorrow. Mind you, no. The Valley, the old farm, yes. No, I think actually, yes. I think I'm going to continue where we left off. It is one for future, though, definitely. I am really seriously thinking about it. It is a beautiful map. But yeah, it is true. I am up for continuing on the of the old farm. I always get, is it the valley the old farm or something like that? It's, yeah. Now then, so 78 as I've written it down. Yeah, it did. It unloaded again. Now then, is there anything we can do at the farm? Not really. No, these two things are the most important jobs. That is the point. Have we got... We've just spent 100 grand. Have we got in our arsenal? We haven't. We have not got a... Now that would clear us out though. It's true. I'm thinking of going for... And I know it's boring. I'm doing it on nearly every single Let's Play. But then again, I suppose I used to do the 8 metre one. When that was the only one on... yeah, I did have I always had favourites. So I think the one by Mack Truck is amazing because obviously it's a 12.3 metre. It's 41 grand. It's just a bit expensive for us right this minute. But... yeah, we'll probably wait till the morning, I think, and it may be our first purchase of the day. Yeah, it's also a roller. That's what I like about it. It is not what I would class normally as expensive, because there are cheaper rollers out there, but I suppose we could go for multiples, but that is true. Let's have a quick look. But it's the fact that it does two things in one that I like. Yes, if we look at mulchers. Yeah, when they start to get... yeah, I like the Ferrigo because that's also a mower. But it is a bit little on the small side. I really do like the larger ones. Yeah, there's the Rosselmash 9 metre, but again, it's only a mulcher. It has got another one. Katrina is a good size one, but there are quite a few rollers. I think, yeah, let's... being as they aren't unloading, we will do it and we will crack on and then we'll have another look. Where did you get to? Just there, literally right there. Well, that's getting a little bit fuller. It's certainly, yeah, not a bad harvest for a little tiny farm. Well, no, we're not tiny. That would be a bit of a... yeah, we're not that small. Yeah, let's have a look. Ooh. I don't think that's quite the right place. It was down there, the other side. Right, so then, rollers. Yeah, I love this, the multi, because it is fantastic. But yeah, my old favourites, not saying that is this one. I do love the 8.2 metre for 17,000. And this also does both mulching and rolling. So that is not bad at all for like 17 odd grand. But then you've got the Rosselmash again. But these are twos, because obviously they don't do two in one. They do one or the other. What are you doing? Seriously? Yeah, whatever disturbed that worker. They've abandoned ship. Thanks to your escapades. And now I'm going to ruin crop. Oh, it was actually full. Right, okay, let's get the right side. No, actually, that is well more advanced. No, we were almost at the end of the course. It's there, right. Yeah, we'll pick the other Rosamash up tomorrow. Yeah, it's near that field anyway, so... Right, let's run that back to the farm. No, actually, this is the right way. Yeah, I'm forgetting. Well, no, actually, not now. We could easily go the way that... This is true. I'm not thinking, am I? I'm thinking a normal, the good way of avoiding going over the field. But right this minute, that's not a problem. Not really. It is weird with Let's Plays. I was just thinking to myself about... Yeah, you sort of get to a certain stage and then it's like you're doing well, and then before long you're sort of thinking of moving on. It's true, it's a very delicate balance. Right, we can go in this way. Yeah, it's the one thing I've still got to get better at is the last ability. Always wanting to like the challenge, the beginning challenge, where you're facing that toughness and then you overcome it, and then I'm not so good at sticking around when things get good, which you've got to. It's a round thing, but I do realise and recognise it in myself that it is a weakness, that I want to be getting on to the next farm and the next challenge, but staying and carrying on is part of that. The game, really, it is. I've got to get better at it. Yeah, and also I think sometimes you miss out then on... Now then, where did we get to? Yeah, owning big equipment and stuff like that is really not a crime. I am a terror for... No, yeah, we'll do the clean-up, I think, for... Let's do nearest. I'm not sure whether I'm on the right track. I am. Fantastic. Ooh. Wow, that's nearly caught up with us, actually. Yes, this is the first time I've actually had the TARDIS, this version of the TARDIS. I've only had the trailers so far, so it's quite nice to have them. I definitely would have them again. Yeah, also the Colossus is another beautiful harvester that I would definitely have again. We're going to just borrow you a second. No, I am, I haven't finished that row, have I, yet? My bad. I know. get that other corner done as well, so that at least we can grab the forage wagon and actually tidy up with it. I love this body of water, I think it's gorgeous. Borrow this for a minute. I think I will. Let's get the tidy up done. Yes, it's got a very generous pickup as well, which is also a great asset. I've got to be honest, Omatana is so busy with mods, releases and that all the time. Amazing. And all sorts of different types, so many building packs, and really she is absolutely amazing. Yeah, and Missy B likewise. I am a massive fan of both of their works. Right, come on, we can do this. Tidy up. Let's not miss any, let's be thorough. This is the bit where, yeah, I took over because I'd missed a bit. It's a bit close, that is. It is. I'm not liking that at all. Now then. Yeah, it's weird. I don't feel my normal talkative self. Yeah, I'm actually not long. I was late. I normally try to start my uploading. In fact, not downloading. About 1ish, and it was 2 o'clock. So yeah, I've missed an hour. So you'd sort of, yeah, I find you're a little bit sleepy for a while when you just first get up. So I'm going to put it down to that. At least I've not been yawning too much. Just I hate that. Yeah, and also lessons learnt. Yeah, sucking a sweet whilst doing a session. Not again. No, I was just horrified in editing. I was like, Gordon Bennett, no, don't ever suck a sweet again when you're doing a recording. Gordon Bennett, it's so noisy. I apologise in advance if you haven't seen that Neverland session, where it is the bad one as well. It's, yeah, literally it was the session where things went bad. So there's only, it's about 15-20 minutes of me chattering. It's very bad muffled sounds. I'm debating whether or not to actually record over it. I've not posted it yet, or have I? Is it the one I'm posting now? I don't think it is. I still think that one's to go. Now then, will Obi-Wan or will Obi-Wan not? we nearly have caught up actually. Wow. Well, everyone is certainly having an attempt to empty. Ooh, looks like everyone is making a... Yeah. They sometimes get stuck. It's not very often that they don't try, it's that they sometimes get stuck. Right, we won't bother about that. We'll just take what we've got now. It's a nice tractor, this is. It feels a bit dinky though. Yeah, it's weird for the fence. It doesn't. It looks a small tractor. It's very nice, I might add, and it certainly doesn't feel weak for its size. Yeah, it seems to be punching well above its weight, but it is a powerful engine. So, and yeah, it's true actually. It's a 10-ton tractor, but it looks, to me, it does look small. I don't know what it is, because it isn't small really. Yeah, the class looks bigger. How much are we up to? I must be getting there actually. These are 50-ton loads. So, we are not far off actually filling this. Yes, the Colossus, I really have fallen in love with that on Neverland. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to using that again. Not in its Unreal configuration, that's not what I'm saying, but it is a beautiful machine. It really is. It's so fast and really is powerful. You can sort of feel how powerful it is. Now, I don't think somehow this time they're in the right position to unload. So we will rescue the situation again. And we'll also do these set of click. Do you know, mate, that really you cannot figure that one out. So it's the Unimog. Yeah, they keep on wanting to fill in the Unimog. I must remember that. But it's got stuff in the back. Perhaps it's because it's not full, maybe. Got to think like a worker. I used to have the mod where you could see what you've got in your trailer, yeah, but I've still got the mod that does it. It's just that I don't switch that particular bit of it on. I thought it was, it was good to know, but I think I prefer to be more realistic where you've not got like magic numbers hovering above. I keep the field info on and things like that because I think it's useful sometimes when I'm chatting and I'm hovering over the field, because it shows you what's going on the field even more so than myself sometimes, because I'm more often concentrating on you, on talking to you guys and gals, than I am actually on. Now then, that is true. Which way did we get to? I think we got to this bit here, coming down the field by the look of that. Oh no, excuse me, I've got hiccups. I don't know why, because I haven't started to eat anything or anything like that. Yeah, we're on the ups and the downs. We're a long way away from that. Well, we've still got quite a lot to do on this actually, but then we have nearly kept up with the straw as well, so I'm quite impressed really. Now then, let's get this straw up. And we can clean that little bit up that we've just done whilst we, yeah. Yeah, it's strange really with the way that I am, you know, like with this wanting to always rush off to the next farm. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not good at the day-to-day I mean, I am at the beginning of a Let's Play, but it's weird that if my drive for efficiency is not efficient, not like that, it's not. Yeah, I've definitely got to get better. Because running a successful farm is equally as important. I mean, I do hang around, but what I mean is, yeah, it doesn't feel so... I have to force myself to stay, is what I'm saying. It becomes more forced, which obviously that's not nice. But I've got to, yeah, it's part of the farm. So let's lift that a second. Yeah, so it is. I am getting better to a degree. I have, yeah, definitely recognise that in myself. Not got quite such the urge to just charge off as I used to have. So I'm getting better. The same as I'm getting better at new farmer starts. I'm quite happy now. I always wanted to always be doing start from scratch, and I do like them because again, it's the challenge. I do recognise that, you know, what it is about. Start from scratch is that I really do like that tough challenge. And having to dig deeply, it often means that you'll put up with equipment that other people wouldn't put up with, because you recognise the fact that, you know, sometimes you need, yeah, like the Russell mashers that we've got here, the windrower. It is something that I often would go for, and you go for reasonable priced fertiliser spreaders, even that cost just a few thousand, that other people would never consider, you know, because it's not perfect. So yeah, it is nice, but your equipment doesn't tend to be what you want. You settle all the time, and it is a skill in itself. But right, but also, yeah, I think sometimes, like I don't care if I mix a header. That annoys people. It would annoy Mr. CLP to the absolute, yeah, utmost. He would not like that at all. Yeah, the different colours. I remember a couple of Let's Plays, it's driven him crazy where he's got yeah, the wrong... I don't think he'd even contemplate it. Whereas to me, as a header, that you know, they can be adapted. I mean, yeah, Silver Run actually. I mean, that was a Let's Play where, yeah, I don't waste money either. If I've got a header and it works, then I'll keep it. I don't see the point in then at that point going to swap it. Oh, have you crashed into a tree? I think you have. Yes, you are blocked by an object. It's called a tree. Right, okay. So that's a little bit in the way, which means we either need to increase the amount of headlands. Yeah, I'll get it past this because it'll only moan. Yeah, we do need to try to avoid that somehow. Well, we have literally caught up with a harvester. Then we have our little field 9 just up there. Well, I thought it was highly appropriate. I do agree though, I'm not sure about joining that. I think we could extend it somewhat actually, funnily enough, but yeah, I'm not sure whether we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid because this field already was difficult to join, so I'm just thinking we'll leave it as it is. You've missed a tuft. Now then, are there any more trees that are going to get in your way? I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. we could grab that line to the right. Right, it is time. Let's get this one done. And we'll hover around because, yeah, if it doesn't unload once, it's very, very doubtful that it'll unload again if it's going to come from that side, which it looks to me like it is. But it is a little bit random, so we shall see if this one gets foxed by the Unimog, and indeed it has. You are not unloading in there. Yeah, it was a fantastic mod, that one was, that did hover and you could see what it was, but it just seemed to go away from realism. You have to put up with the like the miles per hour and all of the helpful things on this, but it is true you can stick way too many mods. I stick with I like the little one. It's not too intrusive. The repair level mod, I think that's amazing. But I don't want too many more. I recognise that of Precision Farm, and I often have that on as well, the mini map. Whereas a lot of content creators switch it off. Again, I've never had anybody complain about it, but I recognise that. But I say I could switch it off more and do that, and then only have it with Precision Farm. But the other thing I have got to say that it is when your workers are following you, you can quite clearly see that your workers are following. I find that really massive because I use Follow Me a lot, so it is one of those features that really is quite useful, and you can't see it. I was at an episode on Maple a few days ago, and I thought, oh, I can't see if the workers following me, and it's true. It does actually, yeah. It does affect things. But does add to immersion, so yeah, what do? You're aiming for realism, so that is, I mean, in real life you'd be probably on walkie-talkies, I would imagine. Although I don't know, is that, or would you just get on your mobile nowadays? Probably. You may well do, thinking about it. Walkie-talkies are probably not. I don't know. Yeah, I would say some farms probably use walkie-talkies. To have a set of walkie-talkies for your workers is not a bad thing. And also about reasonable, and I don't know, yeah, that this is the age of the mobile phone, isn't it? I'd imagine that's probably changed the shape of things even on farms. It all depends on how, yeah, what your work policies are. I'm not sure how strict most farmers are with their employees about personal use on your mobiles, because it can go too far the other way. Yeah, are you on your mobile where you're driving your tractor? I mean, there's nothing wrong with listening to a bit of music and that, but what I mean is it's that drawing the line malarkey, isn't it, really? Right, that'll do. It's nearly full. You don't get much closer to being full than that. And then we'll have one little bit left, and then we'll do field 9. And then that is a wrap for this session. Yeah, we've done well. The 70 tonner's looking, I would say, about just over. It's hard to tell. It really is. I would say guess at half. But I'm not sure. We have two calves playing in the concrete now. Yeah, it's weird with things like this though. Yeah, my personal favourite, the Royal Christie one, the my cow pasture, that's got things and it's never been fixed. Yeah, they always like get they escape a little bit. So it may or may not get fixed. It might be one of those things that it can't be fixed. So I might have to put up with this forever. In which case I am happy to do so for such a cracking mod. It is brilliant. It is. Straight, yes, a medium-sized one. I do realise also the cow pasture by it is my cow pasture, I think. No, I'm crossing my mods now. My food farmer. I'll show you. I will. It's easy to show you. Yeah, if you go on to animals and cows is the right one. The one by food farmer, which is this one, open cow pasture. Yeah, I said it was wrong. It was broken. It's not. It was actually the fact that you need to. Yeah, the slurry point you can also use for grabbing manure, which is a very novel approach. Yeah, not one that I would have thought, because it's obviously, yeah, the idea of getting something like manure through the pipe is a little bit odd, but yeah, I like it in a way, and it is a cracking mod, so I'm glad that I realise now that it's not actually broken at all. Although I'm sure there was something that wasn't working on it. That definitely was true. It wasn't just that, was it? Or was it just the manure? It might have been. Yeah, I think I don't know whether you just had to go up to the slurry point with like a trailer and it would have said, yeah, you can grab manure from it. I think if I get it right, that's about right. Right, yeah, you're going to still not. No, you're still not going to get it in there. I don't know, that looks a little bit. Let's have a look. There is no. Oh, I was right actually. Yeah, it was about half actually. Smashing. Right, we need to make a course for this little tiny field. By the time I've made the course and left this, I would imagine, yeah, we're not going to be far off. Oh, well, what's happening over there? An animal or something. It's the bush is settling down. Right, so this is field 9. A little tiny field there. I don't think we're going to get 3. Yes, we're lucky to get 2. So this is field 9. I haven't got a folder for it as yet. Right, let's go grab the trailer, and then we'll grab the forage wagon, and that is going to be a fantastic session. Yeah, down to 73,600. Yes, we are definitely going to have to make a decision on mulches, and it is true, it is a little bit boring, but I think the 12.3 by Mac Trucker it does it when you consider how much it would cost you for buying a couple of mulches or even a couple of bigger rollers that do both. It's not far off, really. I think Yeah, I mean, as I said, I have often considered that type of thing expensive. Right, you're going to be too close to the turnaround space if you, yeah. Yeah, but we do definitely need to. I want a Morchan roll, and I just think that's such a good, especially on a Let's Play like this. I think you would probably only need one. On bigger Let's Plays like Neverland, I've just bought two, so I'm not always going to do it. That would be really a bit boring, but yeah, it's. I know I don't. Yeah, sometimes I think, yeah, I suppose there are certain mods you do take anyway, and now they've got to be careful here. So it's got a good pickup. Let's use that feature without destroying my crop. Yeah, we'll do the cleanup to get that. I'm not risking losing crop. It's ridiculous. Wow, that is the smallest line I've ever seen. Oh, I had to catch it. I had to catch it. I do not know why I always manage to catch my keyboard. It's almost like a Freudian slip, a mental aberration. Right, nearly there now. Yeah, that's the point. How many animals have we got now? I was talking about upgrading it. No, we did. We got a few, didn't we? I didn't want to like take it silly on this Let's Play. Yeah, it does 250 now. I didn't realise that's quite a lot bigger. Another 110 on what we would have got from the original. Yes, I think we'll be seeing more of this particular animal enclosure. I quite like it. Yeah, and the fact that it's got two as well. You know, the small. Well, if you can call 200 odd animals small. Don't ask me what I was playing at there. I have no idea. Yeah, mixed signals, I think. Well, that did not take us long. But it is a very nice field. No, that's not the right one. I think the Rosamash needs a little bit of a wash. it looks a tad dirty. It really does. I think we definitely need to wash it when we get back home. So then, 40,645 litres was the total. It was. We have nearly filled the animal straw. It's at 352. I think it's 450. So let's just grab this little bit, this last bit, so that we can say we've finished the field work. And then I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, we'll grab these off the fields, I think, next session. Quite happy because it's been a fairly large session. Yes, not as bad as the session on Neverland yesterday with doing that humongous great beet harvest. That was monstrous. It was massive. It really was. Oh, we've done very well with it though. Yeah, 670 odd tons of sugar beet, which is yeah, on FS22 is. No, I think Rhombos beat that. I did say that. Yeah, I was sure the Rhombos field was about the same. Yeah. I can't remember if I've beaten that before, but it was good. Right, and that's where we're going to leave it. Yeah, so we did very well, really. I'm quite chuffed with our harvest because it's a small map. We've not got a monstrous well. I mean, we have got the field over the road. That is... Yeah, really, no, it's not much different to 7 and 8 put together. Yeah, the fields that we've just done, not 9, the 7 and 8 before that, I'd say it's about on par. In fact, you could actually click on it and it'll tell you 0.6 and 0.7, so that's nearly 1.4. Yeah, so 13 is only slightly more than that. Yeah, that's 1 really. So yeah, it really is. That's 7, 9 and 8 together, pretty much the same as 13. So it's amazing. That's where we're going to leave it. Yeah, we've done the animals. You literally have done everything. Grass is not ready to cut. Yeah, we haven't done the BJ on this one, and I'm leaving it as it is. Actually, I'm quite happy to do it where we are. It's nice to not always follow. Although I do like the BJ business, I think it's a very good starting business for bringing in a little bit of cash, a steady. I won't say trickle, but it's not a gush either. It's a good starting business. But all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. Yeah, if you want to make a comment, I will gladly listen. I really do like to hear from you all on what you think on, anything. Yeah, I really don't mind at all. It's just nice to hear from you all. I'm going to say goodbye for now.